First, you get this oil. This is a cooking oil. The pan should be hot enough so that when you put some onions, you get some sound. Yes. First of all, went to Safari Park as an internship. That is where I started. After 2 years in the kitchen doing internship, then I was over at employment and taken to Italy. Then I went to Fairview Hotel. Fairview Hotel, I also worked there like about 6 to 7 years, around there. Then from Fairview, I went to Panari Hotel, and then from Panari, I went to Ole Sereni in 2009. Yeah, so I stayed in Ole Sereni around 9 years. That's when I left Ole Sereni and came here in May 5th, is when I was employed here. This is brandy. If you are a Christian, sometimes we hide it. Lamb comes out like that. First, I did not love working in the kitchen, but there was a chef I should remember. It's called Miss Alpha Zanyange. I wanted to be a waiter, but then he, on a way, said that you cannot be a waiter. I think you suit in the kitchen very well. Because the way I see you walk, the way I see you work, I think you should be in the kitchen, because we were like doing like half work, something like that. So he pushed me to the kitchen. I ran away for 1, 2, 3 times, but he followed me again. So I stayed in the kitchen. So when I was in the kitchen, he taught me very good things, and he gave me a very good sous chef who ran through me, who made me like this job more than him again. Cooking is like an art. Of course, if you cook, you want to do something good, you have room to do what you feel like. You want to taste something that can be done out. You want to feel that if something ate this, I think it's good. So it's like an art that if you start drawing, you want to make sure that your drawing looks very good. How do you make good food? Make good food by looking at the recipes first, and then after getting the recipes, then looking at the procedure, how to do, and bearing in mind that you cannot cook without some certain items in the kitchen. 3 ingredients that you cannot cook without in the kitchen. 1 is a stock, 2 is soy sauce, and then olive oil. I love what people love most. That is what I can say, this could be my secret. I love chicken wings, glazed chicken wings. I love them. Mustang is on the top roof where you want to have a good beer. You go there, relax, you see, view the whole sides of the Clele Shore. Breathing is very well, and then when you sit down and order the Emory wings, that is what I said, glazed wings, you really can't fail to miss coming the next weekend. Definitely you will have to be here. For the rooftop, we decided that this is being a bar. We decided to make like, we go by like the pitings. Yeah. So when you come for the rooftop, first of all, we have to introduce you with the maybe nuts, cashew nuts and macadamia spiced very well as you sit down, or our crisps. We normally make our own crisps. We make potato crisps. If you need to have a bite, we have chicken wings, pork chops, samosas. Funny enough, we're doing the cheesy samosas, which are very good, coming up very good. Mutton samosa, chicken samosa, beef samosa, vegetable samosas, they really go. I have a pizza with my own creation. It's called Diablo pizza. It's really selling. It's a very good pizza. If you tried it, I think you'll give me credit for that.
What's in the pizza?
What's a pizza is very simple things. I have mushrooms, I have onions, I have peppers. These mushrooms and peppers, I have to saute them first. Saute means I fry them shallowly. Yeah. And after frying them shallowly, then I put on my pizza, rolled very well, and then I get some chicken, beef, and then salami. So with a little bit of spice is like my secret. I get a touch of a small sugar, then drop on the cheese on top. So when you drop a small cheese on top, it browns nicely. We have different cuisines. We have Indian, we have Italian, we have Chinese, and then of course continental carries more weight on that. People mostly prefer continental. Yeah, that is what is most going, depending with the environment and with the clients that we are getting. But if you that are tasting these other cuisines like Indian, they will really like it, because if they had an Indian dish, definitely tomorrow they will come for it.